So I'm going to talk to you about stimulants, the pharmacology and neuropharmacology. This has to do with the short-term and long-term effects of stimulants. So augmented neurotransmitter release, and what that means is stimulants mainly work on the chemicals in the brain, such as dopamine and neuroepinephrine. These boost the release of these chemicals and prevent reabsorption, which increases their levels in the brain. Improved alertness and concentration. So people may experience elevated neurotransmitter levels that increase alertness, focus, and enhanced cognitive performance. A heightened heart rate and blood pressure. So stimulants can they stimulate the cardiovascular system, leading to a temporary surge in heart rate and blood pressure. Appetite suppression. So stimulants are well known for being appetite suppressing, having appetite suppressing qualities and contributing to short-term weight loss. And they also have shown to have increased euphoria and energy and an overall sense of well-being. The long-term effects of stimulants can be like the development of a tolerance, so prolonged use may result in requiring higher doses to get the same effect, dependency and addiction, which could continued use can lead to psychological and physical dependence, resulting in addiction and withdrawal symptoms once use is stopped. Cardiovascular complications, long-term stimulant use can contribute to cardiovascular issues such as hypertension, heart palpitations, and even a heart attack. Neurotoxicity, this is when persistent use can induce structural and functional changes in your brain, particularly in regions associated with reward and decision making. Psychiatric implications. Prolonged use may exacerbate psychiatric conditions and contribute the onset of mental health disorders such as anxiety, paranoia, and psychosis. And cognitive decline. This is when a chronic stimulant use may be associated with impairment, impacting your memory, attention span, and even just executive functions, general functions, of sleep disruptions. Stimulants interfere with sleep patterns. They can lead to insomnia and reduce sleep quality. Stimulants' addictive potential and withdrawal symptoms. So their addictive potential is related to so this is dopaminergic pathway activation, and this is when the increase in dopamine levels in the brain and the reward pathway reinforce the desire to repeat the experience associated with the drug use. Your reward system rewiring. So continuous stimulation of the brain's reward system can rewire neural pathways in your brain, making individuals more prone to seeking and using the substance. Tolerance development over time. The more you use, the more you need to get the same effects. Psychological dependence. This is when users they develop a psychological dependence when the drug becomes central to coping with stress or using to enhance their mood or weight loss or staying awake, that sort of thing. Escalating use patterns. So some individuals may escalate their use to maintain the same desired effects because they've built up that dependence. Withdrawal symptoms. So withdrawal symptoms can be pretty severe, including cravings. So you can have intense cravings for the stimulant that may persist during withdrawal symptoms. And this can contribute to difficulty quitting using, anxiety and irritability, There's increased anxiety that comes with just stopping use, and you get restless, irritable, and those are just common withdrawal symptoms of this drug category. Poor concentration and cognitive fog. This is like, difficulties in concentrating and mental clarity. They can be altered in prolonged use of the drug, or just coming down off the drug. And that leads to like the crash or the come down, which is when like this stimulant effect wears off. People usually experience a crash. So if you're on a stimulant, get your energy going. And when that stimulant is out of your system, you have a lot of uneasiness, don't feel as energetic, that sort of thing. And it increase in appetite. So, like I said, that part of the symptoms are a decrease in appetite. And when the drug moves its way out of your bloodstream, you have an increase in appetite, which can lead to like binge eating and increased weight. And suicidal thoughts, these are severe cases, and usually it includes prolonged and heavy use. Individuals may experience intense emotional distress, and in extreme cases, have suicidal ideations.